For the third straight year, ESPN's NFL analysts Matt Bowen, Tim Hasselbeck, Matt Miller, Dan Orlovsky, Jason Reed, Jordan Reed, Mike Tannenbaum, Seth Walder, and Field Yates were asked to rank their top quarterback traits. And so what we get is a top 10 list of various quarterback traits, which this is perfect for your question of what does Dak do well.
This is the anti-Dak list.
This is, well, we're going to find out. Did you get a chance to look at this list yet?
I opened it and then I said, nope, I'm going to guess it. I'm going to guess if Dak is on any of these top 10s besides cheerleading, leadership, the intangible, GPS. If there's a GPS top 10 tracker, I'll be on
This is
there.
why G-Bag always gets the Dak interview at camp every year. This right here. All right, so here are the metrics that they're being asked to rank. Arm strength, accuracy, touch, mechanics, field vision, decision-making, compete level, and toughness. That's the one I bet you think he's going to be really high on, huh? Compete level and toughness.
Now he's injury prone.
In the pocket, rushing ability, and second reaction. So arm strength. Does Dak Prescott make an appearance on this list? This top 10.
Top 10?
Top 10 in the NFL. So this is all about pass velocity, the amount of zip a quarterback can put on the ball, the ability to hit the deep ball. These are the sorts of metrics.
He's either 10 or not on there. I'll lean not on there.
He is not on there.
Bing!
Here's the list from 10 to 1. I'll just run through the names really quickly on each of these things. Kyler Murray, number 10 to 1. Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson, Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, and the number 1, Josh Allen, which is probably fair. Josh Allen probably does have the strongest arm in the NFL.
Did you say Rodgers was still on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Accuracy. Does Dak Prescott make an appearance here on the accuracy list? Or Daccuracy, as everybody likes to say. Daccuracy.
He's either 10 or off. I will lean off.
Incorrect. In fact, he is near the end of the list, but he's ahead of one person in particular that it matters.
Hurts.
So we'll go 10 to 1. Number 10, Jalen Hurts. 9, Dak Prescott.
By the way,
I am going to lessen my interception numbers.
Do we think that Hurts definitely has a stronger arm than Dak? I don't know.
I don't know. It's close. Like, I mean, Dak doesn't have the strongest arm in the NFL, but he's not just like he's not weak.
He's not weak.
He's got
above
arm
average.
Strength. Yeah, he's above average arm strength. It goes Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Kirk Cousins, Geno Smith, Justin Herbert, Tua, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and then number 1 most accurate quarterback in the NFL, Joe Burrow. No Josh Allen. Next one here, touch. Does Dak Prescott make an appearance on the touch list, Sean Sharif? And touch, if you need the definition, not only about pass velocity or placement, how the ball gets there is also key. Successful quarterbacks need to master trajectory, whether it's fitting the ball in tight spot with zip or softly dropping it in over the receiver's shoulder.
I'll say he's 8 on the list.
Boy, he looked at this list. He is tied for 8.
I got the last one wrong.
Here's the list. 10, Jared Goff, tied for 8th, Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins. And then ahead of him, Trevor Lawrence, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, Tua Tagovailoa, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and then number 1, Joe Burrow. Mechanics. Is Dak Prescott near the top of the list or on the top 10 for mechanics?
What do you think, Peyton?
Throwing motion, arm slot, release, follow through, and footwork.
Oh, absolutely. And he has the dance and the pregame going on. I'm going to say yes. No brainer.
I'll say he's 7 on this list.
This is his highest placement.
He's 3rd.
He is tied for 5th.
Oh.
The top 10 from 10 to 1.
When your highest trait is mechanics, my lord.
Mechanics matter.
Yeah, they do, but I'd rather have all the others.
10 to 1.
Higher.
Goff, Stafford, Tua, Kirk Cousins, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence tied with Dak. Trevor Lawrence is tied. Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and then number 1 for a 3rd category in a row, Joe Burrow, top mechanics in the NFL.
Man.
Field vision. Ooh, this is the one that he gets hit for. This has included awareness and recognition when it comes to seeing defensive schemes or coverages, along with the fast eyes to identify blitzers, breaking defensive backs, and open targets.
He will not be on there because of the interceptions.
Wrong. He is at the back end of the list. Matthew Stafford, number 10, then Dak, Tua, Lawrence, Hurts, Herbert, Allen, Rodgers, Burrow, and number 1, Patrick Mahomes. So far, he's not at the top of the list, but he's been on every part of this list except arm strength.
Yeah, at
so
the
far.
very bottom.
But I mean, that cobbled together, if you have all the traits of a top 10 quarterback, that means he's a top 10 quarterback in general. Decision making with the football.
And what was the previous category?
Field vision.
Okay. Decision making versus field vision. Decision making, he will be 10 or off.
This is avoiding turnovers, protecting the football, not taking unnecessary risks.
And again, before this one last year, he should be locked into the top 10. But everyone is reacting to this year, so I will say I'm not worried about Dak's turnovers, for the record. But this list will have him off.
You're correct. He's not on this list. But what's hilarious about this list is the number one person on it, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes takes plenty of risks.
Plenty of risks.
And has, he doesn't turn the ball over routinely, but it's also, he's had a lot of dropped interceptions.
Yes.
I would take all of the dropped interceptions and everything else that comes with Patrick Mahomes. So don't mistake me here. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. No question about it. But to have him number one on decision-making with the football seems a little generous. Behind Mahomes, the rest of the list, Mahomes is one. Then it's Burrow, Rodgers, Hurts, Herbert, Goff, Geno, Cousins, Allen, and Tua. Again, Josh Allen takes a lot of risks with the football, threw a lot of interceptions last year, too. So that's kind of interesting. By the way, he was in the group considered with others who received at least one vote. So somebody there was still adding him. Compete level and toughness.
Oh, yeah.
So this is toughness rolling into all the other thing. It's quarterback's bounce back ability, resilience, physicality, things like that.
Yes, absolutely. Top 10.
He is top 10. He is number 7 on this list. The guys ahead of him, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and number 1, Patrick Mahomes. And then we've got pocket presence. Is Dak Prescott a top 10 pocket presence quarterback, Sean Sharif?
I'm sorry. I'm getting a lot of tweets right now that are coming in. And NFL players, Bentley is getting smashed. All right, before I get to all this, let me double, triple check these things for 9 o'clock. But we got a rage incident happening in the NFL. We got Bobby's proposal photo from Texas William. Pocket presence?
Do you want the definition?
Yes.
Ability to sense and avoid pressure, command and mobility within the pocket, calmness under duress.
I'll give him 9, 8 or 9, but not surprising if he's off.
They are higher on him than you are. Number 7, the guys ahead of him, Jalen Hurts. This is consistent. It's like Hurts like 2 spots ahead of Dak the whole time. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. Generally what we're looking at here is roughly 7, 8, 9 type of traits for Dak on most of these lists. Rushing ability. Does he make an appearance there?
No.
No, not anymore. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert, Mahomes, Jones, Anthony Richardson, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts, and Lamar Jackson.
But I will say, let me say one thing about Dak out at camp. When he first came in, he had his, a little bit of college pudginess, right? I always call it drink face. Romo's career, the second whole half of it. And then I thought he got a little bit too lean when he told us he cut out Taco Bell. It hurt my soul. This guy looks like a freaking beast right now. I think this is like the perfect balance in between. I was like RJ Choppy checking out this man's lower half. That's what I felt like. And I was looking at the legs. I was looking at the shins. He is put together and he's moving well.
I thought that earlier when Ryan had the Nick Eatman interview video up, as I was sitting there looking at it, I was like, he looks like built this year. He does look bigger.
Yes.
So the last category here is second reaction ability. So this trait definitely needs to be defined because I think that's a little, ambiguous, but it's quarterbacks won't always be able to sit in the pocket and throw darts with pressure coming off the edge or up the middle. Getting outside the pocket and making off-schedule throws on the run is important in today's game. Those are the off-platform passes from different arm angles and body positions, often on the move.
I'll say he's 10 or off.
I actually think this is has been one of his strengths throughout his career is generally extending, throwing when play is breaking down. He's not on the list. The guys ahead of the guys in the top 10 from 10 to 1, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes. So there is the quarterback traits list. Overall, no big surprises. About where you would think Dak would rank in these things. But
every list in the offseason, no matter what the list is, 8, 9, 10.
So I told you there was breaking.
Which is fair.